Hello, welcome to Physics at Suffolk 1. I'm Tony Hussain, and I jointly teach the A-Level Physics specification with Mark Davies. This is an interesting quote from Lord Kelvin, who was a renowned scientist. Essentially, he says, physics helps to explain how the other sciences work. This slide is an overview of the A-Level Physics results at Suffolk 1. As you can see, students achieve well here. We achieve this by revisiting topics, linking ideas, and pushing our students to complete more challenging exam-style questions. As you can see, we like to have some fun in our lessons. As I've said, myself and Mark are responsible for the delivery of physics at Suffolk 1. We have both been working at 1 since it opened, and together we have over 60 years' experience teaching A-level physics.
As it says in the text there, physics is the heart of everything. There's questions that you will ask yourself, and there's questions that other people want answered, and physics is a subject that will certainly help give those answers. We've got Delbor here asking a question: why study physics? Does it make you rich, Del? There's an answer. This slide here gives you an indication of some of the possible career opportunities from doing physics. This could lead on from a degree in physics or just taking physics as an A-level within itself.
As you can see, we teach specification OCR Physics A, code H556. You can see there is a link at the top of this slide. You will also be provided with a textbook, and all lesson materials are on the college's VLE. This shows you the modules we teach over the 2 years. Modules 1 and 2 are embedded in all lessons. In the first year, we teach modules 3 and 4, and the second year content is modules 5 and 6.
All our lessons are resourced for you on Moodle. This is our virtual learning platform. We put all the resources there so you can access them from home and in college as well. What we have for you is we have them by unit, so there's a unit 3 and 4. We also have a revision area as well with past papers and lots of other additional materials as well for you to use.
On the Moodle site, these are the links to the lesson PowerPoints, worksheets and homeworks. We generally provide paper copies of all class questions and homework questions. The fully worked answers are also provided once the work is completed and marked by us.
This slide here is an example of what it actually looks like within Moodle. You can see that's lesson 3.2. That's actually the second lesson that you'd actually be doing, all about vectors and components. You've got the homework answers and the questions there as well. And the bit on the left is more of an introduction to the course with descriptions of actually some of the units, some of the equations they're not actually given to you.
This slide shows you what we are currently doing due to COVID. If students need to isolate, we stream the lessons straight to them. These are live lessons where students are able to talk to us much as they would if they were in the class.
So this is just an example of one of the slides from one of the lessons, and you can see that Tony here has annotated it as he's gone through explaining the lesson with the students.
As you can see, when students are remote, they can speak to us in the lesson either verbally or by using the chat feature. This way we can ensure that even those students who are remote are engaging and able to check their understanding.
If you've been on the tour of the site, you may have had a glimpse through the door of our labs, 2 large classrooms, well resourced, all the resources we have in a store cupboard which is adjoining. What to expect in a lesson? Well, the first thing is the learning that we do is very different from GCSE in some ways. It's much deeper, and instead of just learning rules, we learn out why. So you understand really why something happens. It's much deeper learning. It's much more enjoyable and more likely to be remembered. We have demonstrations, probably not as dramatic as Waterloo in here with his pendulum. Some really good clips of this guy on the internet if you want to have a look. We do practical investigations pretty much whenever we can. We try and do practical. The lessons are 2.5 hours long. with a gap in the middle of about 15 minutes. So we always try and have practicals if we can. All the resources, as I said to you before, are online for you to look at. We've got here, this is actually from Unit 5, Centripetal Forces. You'll have textbooks issued for both years. It's normally a big back textbook that you get for the 2 years. And unfortunately, do expect some homework. You'll get homework from me and homework from Tony each week.
Modelling concepts is a key feature of all lessons. To help us do so, in addition to practicals and demonstrations, we also make use of PhET sites, which provide animation of experiments, where you can change the variables to investigate the outcomes.
On this slide, Tony and myself have given you details of how you can contact us at Suffolk One. Look forward to hearing from you, and thank you very much for listening to the video.